Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Gujarat. We're going for Keep the Flame Burning. We had to flip to Zoroastrian and we have to grab back our centers of faith. And we have most of them either straight up under our control, like Khiva and Laristan. Not quite converted yet, but that's just a matter of time. Then we have the one in Sub-Savar owned by my subject right now, who still requires annexation. And then there's Shirvan with the Baku Ateshka, which we're trying to take right now. Now, I don't... Maybe I will be able to take the land up there. I don't know, through the inlanders of inland seas here. It's always a bit weird. But it would be huge if I could take Shirvan this war as well. We did co-belligerent everybody in this war. Even QQ, just, for good measure. So if there's land we want to take, we can just go and take it, assuming that we have the technical ability to do so. Pretty well defended over here. Oh, I sent the wrong people? No, I didn't. Okay. Definitely want to throw these mixed armies here out of my desert. Oh, my subject's desert. A desert nonetheless. Can I walk in? No. Zone of control stopping me, foiling me again. 3-3 professionalism. 3-3 professionalism. What a tongue twister. Grab that place. I'm gonna slowly make my way down there. We're gonna lose control of Samnon, but then get the battle. And since it wasn't a fort, we weren't relying on the... That's a lot of folks, though. There's more folks there than I bargained for. And I have 34 Thou that can send to help, but they're gonna be too late. Well, right now we're looking great, though. But there's so much reinforcement incoming that I don't see this going particularly great for me. The advantage in morale and in tactics does seem nice. The fact that we actually have some cannons firing from the back row. But still, they're gonna get in there. Oh, they didn't get in there in time. Awesome. Lost 8,000, but we killed more. And now we got 50% of our morale back. And we got to shift consolidate here, and now they're gonna attack into me and die. That would be the plan, at least. Let's not do that. That seems a bit ambitious. Just don't wanna overextend too much. It's not smart. If one can avoid it, one should not be overextending too much. Just about as much as one can take. And then, yeah, I'll get in there. I'm not sieging down the fort in Zanjan here, even though it is in my way to get into Shirvan, because I'm still hoping that the Shirvanese will somehow manage to piece out a jam for Rasht, which is a war they have declared. Oh, but they're not looking good at all anymore. Oh, no, they are. Never mind. I looked at the wrong folks there. 27. Once they're in a really garbage position, which they're starting to be, they might just find themselves interested in piecing out for the minimum gain, which is just taking Rasht. Well, I say minimum gain, but just the war, nothing else. And we just got rivaled by the Ottomans. I already rivaled them before. Never mind. I thought it was like a new thing or something, but no. We died! No! Good thing we have a spouse that is ruling for us here. We don't have an actual regency council. It's not the greatest of all regions, with only 8 pips. But our heir is almost ready. The reason our heir is still so young is that we spend quite a bit of prestige re-rolling our heirs. AKA throwing them out of windows until we found one that's actually decently qualified. Let's just say. Marry the Mamluks. I wanna, but probably not that direction. Also my... Oh no, I'm back on full legitimacy already, so that's nice. Yeah, you're 53, Mr. Mamluk. Let's have me offer that marriage, please. Wait. Let's just say -2 when I offered. I was sure that this was symmetrical. Huh. Odd. If I do say so myself. Everlasting friendship. Wait, already? Already grew up? That was quick. 543 with a 335 air. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll take it. And even a decent consort Mumtaz there. I can decline this. Who wants to marry me here? Orissa. I'm pretty sure I'm also better off offering that myself. Yeah, he's 71, please. -5. Yeah, I'll take it. It's a toughie, but I'll take it. We're pretty good at regenerating legitimacy. Although I thought we had another modifier for that before, which we don't seem to have anymore. Oh well. Tis what tis. Back to our war, I think. You're occupied by a jam. Just non-optimal. Because of course I want a jam to be pieced out and to lose Rajed. So I can then take Rajed. Obvious, right? That's slightly annoying that the Massander are only actually trying to take their stuff back. I think I want to move you back there. And once the battle in Ajam is done, no, in that place there, is done, I should be able to pick the leader up. Why can I not pick up Sadar? I probably need to reopen the window. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna start moving my armies here because we don't have any rebels coming up right now. And they have all my cannons. But I very much wish that I didn't have to. It's a long walk. Quite the walk. Okay, they took back the one Mazandarani province, but not the fort. Jampo wants to marry me. I will also offer that to you instead. You're 35, so it's not that bad, but yeah. Go like this. Grab some more prestige, which we really have no use for right now. 13 is low enough that I'm just not going to turn on any edicts. Just let it run. Oh, I should have checked whether I could do Merv now. I should check whether I can do Merv now, and I can. Yeah, let's cancel you. Let's turn on the edict in Merv. And then start converting Merv, because I want to get to Kiva. Same way I should be trying to make my way over to Laristan. So we can start having the bonuses. I don't think the bonuses were nutty, the ones we have left. I don't remember them being particularly nutty. That's 40,000 QQs. That's kind of nutty. But still, even if they're not... That's so many folks coming to Savar. Let's try not to die here. I'd really like the siege of Hoysvay to be done so I can have Ilam and Hoyvazay there back up each other. Not the biggest enough truces ending either. Have these folks come into my land, which they're not currently doing. Let's get you up here, I suppose. Try to save you. This is a bit of a tightrope. National Unrest -1, I'll take it. Jump forward, attacking Limbo 1, don't care. Come on, siege. There we go, double siege. Okay, that's great. Now, obviously I don't want to fight in the mountains of Koramabad. But I'm kind of tempted to go into the mountains of Kirmanshasha there. Whatever it's called. Like that. And then, oh no, I said not fight in those mountains. Because most of the enemy is not going to Kirmanshah, and I might just be able to pick up a little bit of a tasty snack there. And also, these folks might just decide to get onto a fort of mine where I can then fight them without having to deal with the mountains in the way. I think I'll let these lock into Hamadan. And then attack. And you're coming around. Good, good, good. Cannons are coming up. And we knew this wouldn't be the easiest war, even though it's a war on Mazandaran, but they do have powerful friends. Friends in high places, or whatever you say. You attach to these and maybe try to keep up, as in not run ahead. Okay, they're all going to Hamadan now. Except for these few folks, which can probably be dealt with my... definitely be dealt with my southern stack. I know I'm taking... Ooh, you're taking the battle in Sava there. I suppose you taking the battle in Sava means that I can start punching at a Hamadan. Maybe back that up. And you're arriving on the 15th of December in Sava and the 12th. And I'll be arriving on the 17th. Yeah, okay. So sure, my subject Bundelkhand there will take a bit of a beating. But I will also dish out a bit of a beating. Which seems like a fair compromise. Yeah, they went in there. That's actually more troops sitting in Hamadan than I like. Because we're attacking into mountains. But we're just going to run with overwhelming force. What are they going to do? You're going to Avaz. I need to keep an eye on this, and then, yeah, there goes. 6k against 5k. Not great, but fine. And we're pushing them out here, right? That's what really matters. We have a lot of manpower. We are a country with thingamabob ideas. Quality ideas. They're pretty good. Let's grab those techs. Make our cannons a whole lot better at combat. I think, well, I have no cannons currently. Well, essentially no cannons currently involved in any combat. So I have no qualms just buffing them up there. And then I think I did send backup for this. Ooh, knowledge sharing. We should check. No, definitely should check on making my way to Larstan here. What do I need to convert to do that? I need BAM. I don't need BAM because I don't think I need BAM. I think I can just do Larstan, right? I never needed to make my way there. I don't know why I thought I would, because I suppose because that's what you need for coring. But for conversion, you don't need to have a neighboring province. Doesn't even help. Has with culture conversion, but not with religious conversion. Unless I'm fully mistaken. You ran, you died. Good. Now what do we do to Mushasha this war? What does one do to a Mushasha? So what do I do with this giant army I have around here? Ah, there they go. Good boys. Who's a good boy? Shivan finally peaced out with their enemies there, which allows me to roam free and make my way through Shivan, no matter how this weird inland sea works out. Get you in there, siege all that, and I don't think I need to bring even more folks up there. I think we have enough folks in the north. Just go back to sitting, I don't know, somewhere around here. That's probably the worst place to be. Well, that's in the worst. It's not a great place to be. Let's go to Fasa instead, slightly better. Actually, there's a few enemies around there. Not a lot, like, but enough to scare my 3k, I suppose. Do we actually make our way into QQ a bit? I suppose we have to. Well, have to is a strong word. But the QQans don't want to leave the war yet. So they need some convincing there. And what's more convincing than an army sitting on your house? I think not a lot is more convincing than that. Do we want to take land from Mushasha or not? Did they have one of the places that we have a claim on, like one of the ones we need for our mission? No, we need Hormuz and Kishan. Is that right? Is that all we need? For, which one is it? Naval dominance. Muscat and Hormuz. Oh, this is Muscat here, yeah. That's actually Hormuz over there. So we don't actually get to take any of that this war. Also, it doesn't help us to take land in Mushasha to do any of that. They do have a center of trade here. And I was interested in the Hormuz node in general. I mean, I could just go and take Saraf, Dashistan, and Kazarun for pretty strong impact on the Hormuz node, although Hormuz itself would have to be subjugated for any of that. Well, subjugated. Thrown out of the node, essentially, for any of that to really have an effect. None of this is super relevant aggressive expansion-wise, so don't see a big problem doing something like this. Yeah, then I think I ignore the Basra node. I think if I move my node, I'm going to move it into Hormuz, but I'm not also going to move it into Basra. That seems... well, maybe in the future, but not right now. I think this peace deal is fine. Well, it's not fine. It obviously wants to be more... well, the war reps and the steering of trade. And the pillaging of their capital, because I can. And ducats. For me, good. Never make any mistake twice. I mean, I do, but I try not to. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh man. Just a number, they said. Oh, again over governing capacity, they said. Oh well. So it be. It's not going to be helped by subjugating. It's again not subject. I keep saying subjugating. Integrating. What's it gosh darn called? I wanna annexing. Annexing my vassal is not necessarily gonna be helpful in that regard. Speaking of being helpful in that regard, there's 20,000 troops with 10,000 cannons, which I'm pretty sure want to be at the front. And I want 10 infantry here. Apparently I want more infantry there. I'm going to have a bit of an army that can actually chase these QQs and Mazandarani out, while also keeping up the siege of Shervan, because that's really what I want to take. But that's so many enemies. I need some backup. North you go. I think I'm okay with you sieging down Mosul. How about a peace QQ? You're still in the no terrain, but surely that's you're gonna rethink that when Mosul is taken. And now Mazandaran wants peace, but they're the ones we declared on, which means that they... If I peace them out, then the war will be over. And with 35%, I certainly will not be able to take all I can. I will be able to take all I can, yes, but not all I want. So that's a bit of a maybe not. And I'm gonna take back Rasht here, and I don't like it because it's mountains, and I'm gonna have to take mountains back. But I have a decent defensive position here in Astara, with it also being mountains. And I have a lot of backup coming in. I just have to be careful not to kill my backup dancers here with this. I also should not be taking all the attrition. I am here. Mosul is a level 2 fort, so 8 and 2 is more than enough to take care of that. Do I have a spare? No, the general is on this. I have to be okay. My cannons are coming in from here. That's a bit of a gotta be careful kind of moment. It's just there are a lot of enemies around. It's not the simplest. Let's have you 20,000 coming in here. That should be a lot of backup. Once I do piece out QQ, which maybe I can now. No, I still cannot. Control so much of the land, but I don't control any forts. So you're kind of not into peace. I'm also not into attacking to those mountains. Wouldn't mind you attacking me in my mountains here, but can you sneak by? Probably not. Not as long as they're sitting right here. If they do move away, then I am tempted. I can't be moving out of Sortanier, which should allow me to move into Sortanier, which gives me the mountains then. They got some rebels, which I don't like, but that'll be fine. It will reduce us in size for a moment. But I mean, that's what mercs are for, right? Take the attrition, because they have all the manpower in the world, don't they? They don't. They really don't. Now this might be an attempt to get back Mosul. Right, they're gonna walk through Tabriz and then into Mosul, which I don't like. I'm gonna wait for these 15,000 to lock in. Oh, I might take... No, I don't want to take into Tab. No. I will take a battle in Rasht. Partially because I can attack from two sides, which seems like a start. I think you folks are gonna have to go back to supporting Mosul, and that might not even be enough. Well, they did turn around. Interesting. Rasht is mountainous, so that's a bit scary. Let's support our friends in Rasht instead. It's going to be a big battle, and we'll have the mountainous. It's not going to be a big battle after all, because they're all freaking afraid. So no. Go support Mosul. Come in with the cannons. I want them on Shirvan. It's the siege I really want done. Won. I wouldn't say crushed, but we won. So that's good. And then no siege pips on our leader up here. Oh, because it's the mercenary guy anyway. I'll probably bring up the cannons with the siege leader. Yeah, you're walking that direction. Well, I don't know if you're all walking that direction, honestly. Might be some sort of split happening there, which wouldn't be the greatest thing to ever happen to me. Shirvan is big in the north. I don't know if I mean, it's not a huge Shirvan or anything, but I don't think I've ever seen a Shirvan this big in the game before. I totally might have. I'm just saying I don't know that I did. At least I don't think I noticed it. If it has happened to me before. I can grab a leader to send them there, but who would it be? It would be you. Which is kind of fine, because I really want you on the siege instead anyway. So let's get you over here so we have somebody fightable. Fightable, yes, that's... Fightable does not mean it can be fought, it means it can fight. It doesn't make any sense. But I never claimed to make any sense, did I? 50% extra manpower, because we have veteran or mercenary manpower. Ooh, but they regain up to 100% of its reserve manpower. Ooh, look at them. The, whatever they were called, are back in business, I suppose. Let's get everybody out here except for my CG stack. And then I will also want to reduce my CG stack to actually being a CG stack. Well, with a bit of oomph. I'm gonna go with 10-10. Well, I always like having a front line for my cannons. Down goes Shirvan. Now. This screams peace to me. If QQ were willing to peace out, then surely... No. Still not quite there. But super close. If I were to put an army on Tabriz, that should increase occupied and besieged. And that should... Oh, and down goes Mosul. Yeah, now they're very much into peace, aren't they? Yeah. Could even take something. But there's not like any land I can take, so... I'm just gonna go and ask for your war reps, which of QQ should be decent. And then I have another 15 points of room. Which I think is just ducats, honestly. Not that I need the ducats. But I want the longest truce I can get here without overextending myself. Melee for themselves. Get out of here. And I mean, a bit of cash money has never hurt anybody. Do I need unrest suppression down here? I do. So you folks get rid of Dashistan. And we're gonna wait a day and gonna have a look at another peace deal. Now I don't think I can separate peace Shirvan for their land here. I cannot. But I should be able to... Oh, so close. Dang. If I were able to separate peace, this would be it. Because I would have twice 100% available, but I don't. I can't. And therefore we are just a tiny bit off of taking Shirvan. How much would I need to take Shirvan? I would need 40 and I only have 26 available. Bit of a shame. NGL, bit of a shame. What about Miane here? It's a pretty good place, actually. Oof. We're starting to accrue numbers here that are a bit scary. Oh, I can't have Mr. O. No. We can't have the Ottomans in the... They're gonna fire. If they know they have the Ottomans on their side, they're gonna fire. If I have to come back for Shirvan anyway, I might as well not take this much Shirvanese land. Maybe not even any Shirvanese land. Just like this. We separate peace Shirvan for a short truce, just white peace him. Then we eat Autumn of Mazandra and then we come back in 5 years. That seems reasonable. Do you have any allies I want to get rid of? I'm probably QQ. I think I will end the QQ alliance. Even though it makes the truce a bit longer. Really for themselves. Out of here. Wait a day, peace you out. For that and all your cash money. Not have the Ottomans in a coalition. Good. And then in 6 years we should be able to come back and beat up the Shirvanese. It's not like we're in a super rush here. I could actually take the land and I can core. I didn't think about it enough. Because this is once again next to my subject, next to me. But I can core Sari, and once I have cored Sari, I will also be able to core Maul and Lahijan. Oh, I didn't even take it for my subject. I declared for my subject, I just didn't take it for them. Whoopsie! That'll be fine. I'll get you over to here, maybe. You down to here, and you, I don't even know. Maybe through here, and then into here or something. Try to get my folks home, get some coring done. And, yeah, forced to return state in Japan. How very Chinese of you. Well, it might be the other way around, actually. I don't know if there ever was... No, there was. There's all the story about the Chinese emperor's ships, or was it the Mongols? Well, it might have been one of those. Mongol Chinese emperors of the later ages that had their fleet sunk by wind while trying to attacking Japan, which had no chance of fighting them. And then some godly wind came and just sunk the Chinese fleet. I think that's a thing. It's even called like the Divine Wind or something. I'm pretty sure. Not as in sure, but pretty sure. Anyway, we're getting kind of close to our goal there. Shirvan is in, well, definitely in range. We could have been right next to Shirvan if it wasn't for certain green goblins being a pest. And we couldn't have taken Shirvan anyway because of the way the several pieces didn't work out there. So I think we did quite fine there. Did we need to co-belligerent QQ and Shirvan? No. We didn't take either one's land, so co-belligerenting them did nothing. But it also didn't cost us anything, so that's quite okay, I think. Alright, I should put a cut in here, but I really quickly want to check if and when we have to attack somebody down here for my army movement. We have 10 years on Bahmanis, we have 5 years on VJ, so we're kind of okay down there. I don't think hitting Timmy is necessary, but it is in 4 years. Well, actually, they're still kind of big. And getting them out of a potential coalition might be a good idea. So I don't hate the idea of hitting Timmy again. But that means I can have my army somewhere in the north around here and not worry too much. Alright, sounds good to me. Let's put a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and of course if you have anything you want to say to me, then doing it in that comment section might be a great idea. Also, I'm an idiot and I can't actually call sorry. No, I'm not an idiot. I'm calling sorry. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I already peaced out, so hopefully you did. See you folks next time. Thank you for watching.